Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're doing something a bit different, a truly unique dive, focusing on just one source.
Oh, interesting. What have we got?
Excerpts from Nic D's song, If Heaven Had a Front Porch.
Yeah.
It's incredibly poignant.
Ah, okay. I know one.
Yeah. So our mission today is really to unpack what this imagined space reveals about grief, about memory, and, that deep human need for connection.
It's fascinating, isn't it, how the song uses such a familiar, almost domestic image, the front porch, to explore these huge feelings,
Yeah.
loss, longing.
Exactly.
It really shows how we find ways to cope when someone we love isn't physically with us anymore. It's quite powerful.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's get into it. The song just drops you right in, pulled up the driveway, left the engine running,
You can picture it.
saw the porch light, and then that tiny flicker of hope. Thought I heard you humming.
Oh, that line. It hits hard.
It really does. But then, bam, the reality is, look, you weren't there.
Yeah.
It's just this immediate clash. Presence, absence, that feeling of, like, life just coming at you fast.
Yeah, that contrast is, it's central, isn't it? And what strikes me is what the narrator actually wants in that moment.
Right. It's not some big dramatic thing.
No, it's the mundane. It's, had a couple stories I couldn't wait to share, or wanting to tell you about a girl and how I wished you could meet her.
Just updates. Update you on some things.
Exactly, just the everyday stuff. It highlights how grief isn't always about missing, the big events. It's often the loss of that daily sharing, that quiet connection.
Yeah, those small details feel so incredibly real. And where I think it gets really interesting is how it moves into seeking reassurance, like needing that continuity.
You mean the lines like, would you tell me that you're proud?
Yes, exactly. Or that I turned out all right. And the other details are so specific, too. Is the fishing any better? Does the coffee taste the same?
It makes you wonder, why do those little everyday things matter so much when we're grieving?
Right.
Well, I think it shows how memory isn't just like a photo album of big moments. It's woven into the fabric of daily life, isn't it? Those specifics are anchors.
Anchors.
Whoa.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And asking if the coffee's the same, it's like trying to check if the world they shared still exists in some way, even without them. It's about maintaining a connection and internal conversation.
Hmm. And this song touches on their influence, too, right?
Yeah.
Like remembering how they'd only heard you double down on his power in a prayer.
Yes, or finding comfort in imagining them saying, it'll get sweeter. It's like they're still part of the thought process.
And that quiet question, do you still hear me whisper when I miss you at night? It's just, wow. That ongoing dialogue, even if it feels one-sided.
It is ongoing. That's the core of it.
And the emotion is just raw. Without you, I'm hurt. I can't sleep. I'm on my knees. It doesn't shy away from the pain.
Not at all. But then right alongside that pain, you have the central image. If heaven had a front porch, we'd sit on that way. And that offers this powerful kind of solace, doesn't it? It's a space to keep that connection alive, to continue the conversation.
A mental sanctuary, almost.
Precisely. It's not about denying the loss. It's a coping strategy, really. A way the mind creates a space, this internal front porch, where you can still bring your stories, seek that comfort, and feel that presence.
Captured in that final hope, would you save me a seat?
Exactly. It shows how even in the deepest grief, the human spirit works to connect, to revisit, to imagine.
So as we sort of wrap this up, what's the big takeaway here for you, for the listener?
Well, I think this dive into Nic D's song really invites you to think about your own life, What personal front porch do you create, maybe without even realizing it? Where do you mentally go to connect with important memories or people who aren't here anymore? What are those little details you'd share on your porch?
Yeah, it's about finding those quiet places, maybe real, maybe imagined, where that connection still feels, well, real, where it endures beyond just being physically present.
Proving that love, memory, they find ways to sit and stay for a while.
A comforting thought to end on.